Yeah, I mean, with catastrophe work, it's volume claim handling. You know, how fast can you get there? How fast can you inspect? Not how fast can you inspect? How quickly can you turn around an estimate to get, somebody who's having probably the worst day, worst month of their life, try to get them back to normal. So anybody who's willing to support me in that effort, is awesome. And then anybody who gets in the way of me, handling these claims is a liability. And so for me, it was companies that I had previous relationships with, whether it was on the last cat tour or whether it was somebody that already had a partnership with the carrier that I worked for. They said, "Hey, listen, like these are the assets you guys have to settle these claims efficiently." And I'm like, "Yes, please. Anybody who can take something off my desk and make my life easier, I'm 100% going to use it." And so things that were what's important to everybody, but important to me was how quickly can you get there? And then when you do get there, put your nickel down. Tell me what you think. I'm paying you for your opinion. Tell me exactly, and I'll be specific. I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for. And so, especially when it came to technical stuff like heating and air conditioning equipment, like I don't know anything about that, or I didn't at that time. Or if it was a surge event like we had in we just Port Houston, that pipe freeze event, there was, a million surge claims from that. Like I don't have a multimeter. I'm not going to test whether or not your TV is actually damaged by this surge. So any technical stuff that I can get off my desk, I don't have to guess on it, or I don't have to like personally spend days researching what may or may not be damaged. I'm signing up for that immediately. So those things that the carriers allow their adjusters to use, that was something I was always trying to do, is get stuff off of my desk, or if I was my claim still, get it into the expert's hands as quickly as possible.
Well, it sounds like, again, to reference the large loss fire podcast that we did, they kept on hammering the fact that communication is key because it's such a large event, right? You have so many working pieces, so many people involved. Can you kind of speak to that a little bit about how communication is key, and as far as on site, all of these different people that you are coordinating with, if you will?
Yeah, the large loss fires, just think of like 60 to 100 of each one of those events. That's a cat tour. You've got potentially, 50 to 100 claims that you've been assigned, and each one of them has its own group of people and its own the insureds that you have to communicate with. And then if you have vendors that are helping you with it, you have all of those people to communicate with too. So communication is paramount, and having a system for you as an adjuster to kind of to get to all of that, and to manage that and set good expectations. I think it makes it even more valuable to have a vendor that is a great communicator, that has a well documented, hey, once you sign up to work with us, these are all the steps that we're going to do, and you don't have to worry about it. And these are the contact points where we're going to reach back out to, either to gather more information or hopefully provide you with the report that you've requested.